Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Naughty Lines, the show where my voice is fucked because I've had a coughing fit for the last good couple of days. So you're gonna get a very raspy Tony for this episode, and who knows, some of you might like that. In that case, get out of here, you perverts. This is a show. We're professional. Not really. But that's why we're here, to show that unprofessionalism can still be professional with these art pieces and these voice lines that we say, which gives me a perfect segue into the star of the show today, Delalicious. Say hello, Dela.
Oh, hello everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, no problem. It's my honor, honestly. You've been busy. Like, holy shit, you've been busy. So for those who don't know, Delalicious is a NSFW voice actress on Twitter, and dear Lord, and also Newgrounds. But Jesus Christ, when I say that this girl has started from the bottom and is now above us all, I'm telling you, because I remember you followed me a long time ago. Like, I remember looking at your stuff, and you're at like 2 or 3 thousand followers, and now that was back in 2021. I'd want to say like September or something like that, August, something like that, and you've gone from that 2 to 3K to 104.6K. Holy shit.
Oh, wait. I still can't believe it myself either.
That
And
is amazing.
goodness, yeah. I
Like,
honestly, I don't know where the time went. I mean, I do remember following you. It's just been a while, and I lost track of who I
mhm.
followed at the time. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far, honestly.
You you are one of the most prevalent NSFW voice actors, or voice actresses on the platform now. Like how crazy is it for you to realize that you are like one of the one of the, like, main names of the game now?
Well, well, first of all, when I when I first joined, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, frankly, because at the time I was doing, safe for work content. I
Mhm.
was thinking, oh, okay, maybe I can make this into a living, which isn't really easy because it's very competitive. So it's a little bit harder to compete with, you know, safe for work voice actors. So I thought, why not try not safe for work? Diving into the unholy is what my friend calls it. So,
Mhm.
um, I mean, honestly, like when I remember when I reached 10K followers, I was genuinely happy. Honestly, like I thought, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna but hey, whatever happens, happens at this point. But dear God, like I remember, like literally every month, it feels like I've gained like uh, 10K followers almost every month. It's insane.
More like
I
almost 20K a month, because you started
Yeah,
you started the account on Twitter in April of last year.
yeah.
So,
Oh
like,
yeah, that's the mind-boggling part. I Animators that I've talked to would look at, when I started, like, wait, you started in April? They thought I started like maybe a few years back, kind of like the same as like some, famous VAs like here, like, there's Ule Tiger and all these other voice actors that I admire. But
mm-hmm.
wow, I mean, the thing is, I still look up to them. I mean, I'm kind of surprised myself. Like, I still look up to these NSFW VAs like Ule Tiger, Miss Moonified, all these other ones you're probably aware of. So
Mm-hmm.
it's it's insane. I literally, when I got into this, I really just wanted to do this to
To see
just
if you could do it.
see if I can do it, and, make some extra income. It did help. It did go above and beyond like I'm at a point now where I could actually afford to,
Mm-hmm.
put together a little like private recording studio. Uh, but to be honest, I do live with my family, so that's a little bit difficult, especially if it's your parents' house. So
Oh yeah.
it's tough. It really is. I could literally tell you a story about. I mean, I don't know if I don't want to share too much. I don't know if it's okay for me to tell you the story of what happened a few months back.
You
But
yeah, you can if you want.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, it's basically I remember I recorded for this commission, and well, of course I have to record loud noises. So I remember I was making these noises and was concerned. She was thinking, "What are you doing in there?" I, of course, like
Mm.
they think I just do safe for work. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll just tell them I'm recording a battling scene. Don't worry about it. I mean, what's funny is that a lot of times, like when you see like these badass chicks do, punches and kicks, all these grunt noises, it sounds like moans. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to them and think, you know what? Yeah, I could probably get away with it, but that can only go so far. So,
Yeah.
um, I literally had to tell her, hey, I need my private time, if you know what I mean. I'd rather have her think I'm doing that, if you know what I mean, than then have her find out that I do not safe for work voice acting.
Are
You
you
know.
are you voicing for characters in an NSFW creation on Twitter again? It's like, oh no, I'm
Oh,
masturbating. Can you get out?
yeah, right. That's literally the message I'm proposing, basically. I mean, what's funny is that it's tough because I guess it's just a thing for like, well, if it's like a 14-year-old boy, to them it's like, oh, psh, but I'm a grown woman, so that's like, huh? But I guess it's not, you know, that
Oh my
abnormal.
god.
It's yeah, it's so sad. So I have to literally tell like these animators, like, hey, or the people that I do commissions for, like, I'll be honest with you, I can't record like loud moans. So it's up to you if you want to hire me, but if not, that's totally cool. There's these other voice actors that you can hire.
Oh
I'm
my
totally fine with
god.
it. And also, it doesn't really hurt me financially because I do work a full-time job. So aside from this, it's you'd be surprised because I won't really disclose too much, but I do work as an analyst for the state. So
Nice.
yeah, so honestly, I could make do, if this didn't exist.
It's crazy to think because a lot of people that I've had on the show before, they'd be they would also be living in their parents' house, and
Oh,
they'd either be drawing or they would be doing like lewd voice stuff. Oh God, uh,
yeah, like they have roommates, and it's like, hey, don't worry about it. I would hear stories from friends that I've worked with, and one is a guy. He told me, oh, I'm recording for a collab, but my dad literally knocked on my door, and he was like, "Are you winning in there, son?" I love it.
are you winning in there, son? It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm proud
Oh
of
my
you.
god. That's fucking great. I just can't imagine the fact that
With guys,
like
I don't know if it's just. I mean, I guess in a way, it's socially acceptable because
what
for girls,
for guys to jerk off a shit son?
it's just that like because that's the thing you hear like for like a teenage boy or whatever, but it's like I don't know.
Are
Girls,
you
it's a little different. It's considered a sin.
you're too horny. This it is a
you
sin.
need you need some help. I mean, not gonna lie, I grew up Christian, so I'm not the best Christian, as you can tell. So
Trust me. Same. We're in the
okay,
exact same kind of situation like
cool.
that.
All right, so we can relate. I won't.
Oh yeah.
No one's gonna stone me. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But yeah, like holy shit, you've grown a shit ton. Congratulations. You only just hit 100K not like a week or two ago, and already you're up almost 5,000 more followers in that little amount of time. You're going to be looking at like 150K soon enough.
Oh man. Hey, honestly, if I get there, great. If I don't, I mean, hey, I'm still grateful to
I
have made it
like
this far. And if it weren't for you guys, I would have made it this far. As cliche as that sounds, I mean, it's really you guys that have really. brought me there. I mean, like I said before, like I back to when I reached 10K, I was really happy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I remember after reaching like 10K, getting to 20K, I was like, wow, this is awesome. But I wasn't like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm not as excited as I once was when I reached 10K, but it's just crazy. I mean, I remember waking up to that number too. I had friends try to VC me say, "Oh my gosh, you're at 100K." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it was crazy.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
So
for those who, because I never really talked about this. But for the for context, I had asked Dela to be on the show, and she said that it would probably be better to wait until after her 100K as kind of a celebration, kind of thing.
yeah,
And it worked. It's great. It's awesome.
yeah. Well, thankfully, I was able to reach out to you afterwards because uh, literally a few days before I went on my you all
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Excuse me.
Okay. No worries. So yeah, back to so a few days before I went on my hiatus, I would get emails like, "Hey, can you take my commission? Hey, can you take my commission?" And I'm thinking, okay, all right, I better postpone our meetup until I finish all these commissions.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been pretty busy, like even before I went on break. So getting all that done, and uh, it's still surprising to see the numbers grow, and I'm not doing anything. I mean,
So there are some who are wondering. I would say that there are some people out there who do wonder uh, when it comes to your work as a voice actress and you taking commissions.
mhm.
At what point, like some people, I know some people think like, oh, they're just being lazy or something. What do you have to say to those people who think that it's laziness, not trying to avoid burnout?
So you're asking if like if people, oh sorry, like okay, so how do you avoid burnout is the question. Just
Well, no. What's your opinion to the people who think that whenever you say that you're not taking commissions or that you're on a hiatus, they think you're lazy instead of taking a break for your health?
well, first of all, I do want to say I'm human. I also do things outside of voice acting. I have my own errands. I have time with family and friends. I just need that time away from the mic. That way I can focus on stuff that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been pretty overwhelmed. I remember I used to, I believe when I reached like about 20K, 30K ish around there, I would literally get commissions every day, even on the weekends where I'm, just out and about doing my own thing, and I would be so tired. And I mean, I want to tell people, I'm human. I mean, I also have a life outside of voice acting. Uh, I mean, I don't want to go on a tangent, and if I do, I apologize. But I mean, I prior to voice acting, I was doing other things. I was gaming, I was watching anime, I'm doing all the nerdy stuff. I didn't think my life was much like when I got into this, and I sometimes I wake up asking myself, is this my life right now? I still can't believe that this is happening, but I'm very grateful for it as well. I mean, the fact that I can actually do this as a part-time job, even though it doesn't seem that way. Some
Mm-hmm.
people think I do this full time because they're like thinking you're part time, but then you reached 100K followers.
Uh,
Well,
yeah. Like, I mean, the only way that you'd be able to have this be a full time job is if as if you were getting because I'm not sure if you said that you were getting like a commission a day now, but like for people like for you, the only way that this could be a full time job is if you got like multiple commissions per day,
oh, absolutely. And
like
hey, if this
always.
was my only job, then yeah, I would have to. But the problem with that is I'd have to move out, and you
Mm-hmm.
know why?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my family would be very concerned. They're gonna be like, "Why does it sound like she's having sex in her room?" Da, 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 da.
Instead of them realizing that you do NSFW work, they're just sitting there thinking, "Man, our daughter's really fucking horny. We need to get
right?
there's a problem here. We need to figure it out.
Right? They're what's gonna happen is I'll just go out there and be like, Josh, I'm trying to pay the bills here.
I'm trying to pay the bills here. Just cover your ears.
Right? I mean, although that's probably not gonna help my case either if I say it that way, because porn stars need to make a living too now.
Mm-hmm.
They're just paying the bills. So, but hey, you know what? Much respect on all sex workers. Hey, we all to make a living somehow.
That that
It is work, you know.
that was the question I was gonna ask. Do you consider yourself do you consider yourself and would you consider others in your field sex workers or would you consider yourselves voice actresses?
That's a really good question. I remember someone made a post about it, basically stating that anyone who does like porn for a living, whether it be voice acting, actually engaging in real life, sexual intercourse,
Mm-hmm.
would be considered a sex worker. And at this point, I would, in this, I guess I would have to say it. Yes, it is. It basically is. Only it's virtually. It's
Right.
virtually, I would say yes, just not in real life. I mean, hey, like I said, much respect to those that can do it, but for me personally, I think I'm okay being behind the mic doing that. So,
Right.
but to me, I still consider this a profession. I mean, when I talk to my clients, I keep it professional. Like of course, I have the very ones that want more than just me recording commissions, and I tell them, I say, sorry, I don't do sexting, I don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I have my standards. So and
Right. So to
yeah,
all you guys out there who are trying to slide into Dela's DMs, if it's not money, there's not gonna be any voice acting, honey. Get out of there.
no money, no honey. I see where you went.
No money, no honey.
No money, I know. Right? Yeah. So like I tell everyone, this is a profession. I keep it professional no matter what. Like even the people I work with, whether it be guys,
Mm-hmm.
non-binaries, I we keep it professional. Honestly, we're just making sounds. I don't know why some people are making a big deal. Like they're thinking, oh, is something going on between those two? You know,
Oh, trust me.
like
I know that fucking feeling of being paired with someone on the internet that you literally had no reason to be paired with, but everyone's like, "Oh
oh
my
yeah,
god."
like there's something going on. I mean, I don't want to like point out names, but I mean, when I would collab with someone more than like I would say maybe 5 or 6 times, that's when people are gonna start asking me, "Are you dating them? Are you doing this?" Just
It's
because we're working together, but we're not dating.
yeah.
But
Eh,
hey, even if we were, why does that matter?
and
You know?
what do you think of the case that people don't what do you say to the like I guess you could call it a stereotype at this point
Right.
that like NSFW artists, voice actors, anything like that. If you're in a not safe for work profession, the stereotype is that typically the person who's in that profession is also horny 24/7.
That's absolutely not true.
All right, explain.
See, so like as I was saying before, it's so sad. Like the connotation behind it is, I would get DMs about people asking me like, "Oh, do you fap to your content?" And I'll be completely honest, I don't. I really don't. It's just to me, I don't know. I know. I mean, I know of people that do, but at the same time, I don't want to be. I don't want to be considered a narcissistic either. If I was looking at my own content, it's just
Mm-hmm.
kind of. It's a little cringe to me, to be honest. Like I would watch it and go, "Oh, that's
Is it
me."
too late to have
Oh
today?
my god. That's
Oh
gonna
no,
have
you're
to
fine.
be edited out. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I was gonna say the same thing in case you hear like, say my mom or my brother. You can cut that out.
Yep.
You can cut the parts out.
One moment.
Power on. 5,
Can't believe I have this. You can give me like 10 minutes. No, actually, like give me more like actually like 25 to 30 minutes. I'm kind of in the middle of something important. Okay. Just I'll be with you shortly. Just let me get through this. All right. Uh,
Quick
where
timer.
where were we? I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, you were asking me a question about how like if someone does this as a living, are they considered horny people?
Yes, 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 yes.
Within, yeah. See, I mean, I feel like anyone could do this, as long as they're legal, 18 and up, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna name names, but I've had people come to me and they would actually ask me, like, "Hey, so I know I just turned 18, whatever, right?" And they want to do safer work for a living, but I would get like these like not really well, not really TMI.
Mm-hmm.
They would say, "Hey, but I'm a virgin. Can I still do this?" What?
Wait, what?
I'm not even kidding. They'll say like, "I'm a virgin. Can I still do not safe for work voice acting?" Of course you can.
I I'm a virgin. Can I
I
still
can't
do
do it.
it?
Can I still do it? I'm like, of course. Like, I mean, of course, I would ask them the question. You watch porn, right? Yeah. Well, okay. There you go. I don't know. I mean, I mean, I shouldn't go too into detail, but it's like, okay, you never, but you're
Mm-hmm.
probably fat. You're probably fat, so you know, you're gonna make noise. That's kind of how it sounds like. I mean, I, I mean, I wouldn't go too much into detail about with guys, but you know, same with girls too. Like they would come up to me and ask me questions like that, or they'll ask like, "Oh, I don't have experience in that kind of stuff," and then I would just say, "Well, I mean, honestly, the only way to experience it is to watch porn, or if there's or get into a sexual relationship, you know, base it off of that." See, with me, I had both, so but but like I said, I really don't think because you do this for a living, it makes you 100% horny. That's not true. I really anyone can do this. They're legal, and they can actually make this work out. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I mean, it might not be the most constructive answer, but that's my opinion. Like
It,
it's just sad that when people see people do this for a living. I mean, I would get some comments here and there that they would be a bit degrading, where they're like, "Oh, you must be, fucking all these people all the time," and I'm thinking, "Wow, really? This is what you think of me?"
mm-hmm.
Well, of course, I'll just block them if that were the case. So I've had my ups and downs as well. Going through the journey, but
Right. I was gonna
you know,
ask you about that.
yeah.
If any, like, what did you like? You obviously ran into some people who would like try to slide into your DMs and not even
Oh,
ask for a commission. They're
oh,
just
of
wanting to
course.
get with you.
Oh, yes. I had a few this morning, and I was like, okay, like, how can I help you? A lot of times, like, when people try to DM me, it's not. They would. This is what I get. It'll be a dot, and that's it, or just. Hi. And I'm thinking, okay, I used to respond to those before back then when I was first starting out, but now I just, I don't waste time with that. When I
Mm-hmm.
see those types of like messages, I delete it, and that's it. I remember oh man I'm not gonna rat this person out, but I remember this guy he spoke in Spanish. He said something to me in Spanish, and I had to get one of my friends to translate what he said. And he goes, "Oh dear God, please block him. He asked you for nudes, and he's begging you for it." Oh
Jesus.
great. It's like, well, this is this is what's gonna happen. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get comments like this or requests like this, or they're
Right.
like, yeah, where they're like, "Oh, it's not a commission, but can can we do some sexy talk tonight on Discord?" Thinking, what? What do you take me
I
for?
I always like get a little nervous whenever I message some of the people that I ask to be on the show, and I whenever I ask them, whenever I have to ask them, do you have a Discord by chance? I feel so bad and so creepy asking that. I'm like, man, why the fuck do I have to ask them? But it's like that's the only way to have this kind of show. Like Discord is the best option. But
Well, of course. I
I'm
mean, you were
always so
very.
fucking nervous.
Oh, no, no, not at all. Honestly, when you first reached out to me, I didn't think that at all. I actually, I recognized your account right away. I was like, oh wait, I remember following this guy from a while back. Um,
Awesome.
so yeah, no, not at all. Of course, I mean, it did help when you told me straight up what you do for
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. So it does help that you put it out there. You weren't just like, hey girl, you're just like it's
Hey,
just
hey,
like
girl, how you doing?
how you do. You come here often? Ha, no pun intended. Yeah, but it's just that like some people are just a little too forward. They'll just be like, "Oh my goodness, Delalicious, your voice makes me so hard." Blah blah blah. I'm like,
Now,
thanks. What?
have you had the hopeless romantic yet? The one who thinks that they're gonna sweep you off your feet?
Oh yes. Last week, this guy kept saying, "Please marry me, please marry me." I'm not saying that as a joke either.
Oh wow,
Okay.
Jesus.
I was like, and I'll be like, "And what's your commission, sir?"
What's your commission? It's like this ring on your finger. Marry me.
So yeah, you're right. What's your size? Like, no.
My God. All right.
Yeah.
So one question that I ask
Go for it.
everyone: what is it? The question. Sorry, everyone. I'm kind of scatterbrained. I'm not taking this out either. I'll embarrass myself.
It's okay.
Um, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Either with do you see yourself if this becomes like more and more of a like a profession, like it's turning into full time? Would you want to be doing this 5 years from now, or would you want to grow in your field, like IRL for the state?
Mm. Well, we're getting deep. All right. I feel like I'm being interviewed for another job, but so okay. So I'm gonna say this now. Again, sorry for the tangent. I do tend to talk like pre-talk before the actual question, just so you can see where I'm
No, this
coming
is
from.
good.
But okay, so if I could look back now, and if I found this a while back, while I was maybe in college or maybe after college, I I would tell myself I wish I've done this sooner because I'm actually 31 years old and I'm thinking, man, all these people they've been doing this since they're like 19, 20, and I'm thinking, dang, this would have been more interesting if I did this in my early 20s, and I probably would have probably made bank if I was, you know, in my 20s now and I was still doing this. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just that I'm at an age now, and as cliche as this sounds, I I don't think I'm really gonna. I don't really see myself doing this forever. Just because I mean, realistically speaking, I want a job that I know I could develop, actually get benefits from when I
Mm-hmm.
retire, especially with the state. The state they offer great benefits, and I definitely don't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
So at the age that I'm in now, I feel like there's gonna come a point in my not safe for work VA career where it will eventually end one day. But with all the experience that I've gotten from this, I hope I can carry this on when I start doing more safe for work content because I still want to do that. It's just that if I show you my safe for work Twitter account, where I also do not, I do safe for work voice acting, it's kind of dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my not safe for work account. Well, you see what you see what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
like the saying is sex
sex
sells.
sells. Yep.
It really does. It really does.
Sex sells.
I
Yep.
mean, once they see boobs in the thumbnail, it's like, oh, clicking.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, just saying.
Like,
So, I mean, hey, I would click on that too. I mean, come
yeah.
on, it's like human instinct. Like, ooh, what is this?
You just straight up like it.
Yeah,
NFTs? Yeah, I love NFTs. Nice fucking titties.
right. Or like
Yeah.
sometimes people would use that as clickbait, and then like you see boobs in the thumbnail, and when you click on it, there's no boobs at all.
There's never
like,
any boobs.
like, damn it, I've been lied to my whole life.
So what's one like commission or kind of or gig that you got that you were like, holy fucking shit, I can't believe this is happening. Like what's the one that made you do that?
Oh, would it be a commission that I felt uncomfortable doing, or?
No. Like one like either a commission or like basically a commission where you were super excited about it. Like
Oh,
you were
oh,
like,
I
"Oh my
gotcha.
god, I can't believe it."
Yeah, okay, okay. So, my turning point when I reached 20K followers,
Mhm.
I I, I I want to actually link you his page, but I was approached by one of these NSFW animators that I follow, and their work is incredible. Um, they go by the name of at Desmol. I'm not.
Mhm.
Oh, do you know them or?
Mhm.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so if you look at their pin tweet, they still have the short Resident Evil film that I was casted in for commission, and that was like 15 minutes long. I'm not even kidding. It's 15 minutes long.
Damn.
and, and my voice was in it. Yeah, that was crazy. And they were telling me, hey, we love your voice. We want to cast you as Ada Wong from Resident Evil. Oh, that's so cool. Like I didn't think my voice would actually suit her, but I appreciate it.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, that's the thing about me. I need to learn to be confident within myself because that's something I've struggled with. I mean, I just, but
Oh,
I
haven't we
think,
all?
right? But I think getting into not safe for work content has actually it brought me out of my shell. So, um, doing this project for Desmol,
Mhm.
oh, experience because I would have to break it down into like I would say 4 to 5 recording sessions because it is a long 15 minute say short film, but to me it felt long. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, so I would record like the dialogue that she says and the lewd noises I had to make at a certain time when my family was sleeping. It wasn't that wasn't easy.
You do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. Hey, I got a phone bill I gotta pay for. You're welcome. Anyway, so yeah, that was actually my turning point because when I first did that project, okay, I hope it turns out well. And I'm actually looking at it right now. I think I have like 3K retweets on that one. Yeah, I think around there, yeah.
I
But
remember. You're actually, now that I think about it, you're actually the second voice actress that's ever been on the show. Now that I think about it,
mhm.
that's pretty neat. First one was Cottontail VA, and now
Oh
you're
yeah,
the
yeah,
second.
yeah. I actually heard that she reached 100K like a few months before I did, I believe. I'm
Yeah,
not too sure. Yeah, it's awesome. Very
and
cool.
then and then she also got verified on Twitch, so she's a Twitch partner.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure if this is a question you'll be asking later on, but
Mm-hmm.
I've had people ask me if I'm ever going to set up a Twitch account where I'll just stream games and whatnot.
Well, are you?
I know everyone keeps asking me, and I'm like, man, I would love to. It's just that in realistically, it'll be kind of tough. It's just because what I do for a living outside of voice acting. That I do analytical work for a living for the state. It's hard for me to find time to sit down and actually do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just yeah. I feel like I'm working practically 3 jobs at this point. It seems that way. Like when not safe for work, working as an analyst in life. To me, that's my third job.
And
So,
here's a question for you about this about what you do in relation to your job. Do you ever fear that like people at your job will find out what you do online?
oh, oh, I remember the first few months I was like, oh my goodness, I should probably stop doing this. What if my boss finds this? Yada yada. Oh, oh, can you still hear me?
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry. I thought my I thought okay. So yeah, so I would I used to freak out thinking, what if my boss finds this? And you never know because of course if they find out, that would look good for our company. So
Mm-hmm.
but I will say, one coworker of mine knows what I do, and he promised he wouldn't tell a soul. So props to you, man. But
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, like I do worry because of course it wouldn't good thing reputation wise.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they don't see why I'm doing this for a reason, of course. But yeah, I used to worry, but I remember I actually worked with someone, or I collabed with someone, and I did a commission with this person. He told me I actually put a county, and if I can do this for 3 years and not get caught, so can you. So like, okay, cool. Obviously, I won't put like my full name or anything because that wouldn't be good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, in a way, yeah, my name, Delalicious, it's kind of similar to my real name, but it's just, yeah, I mean, if anyone's gonna go, is this you? Like if I'm running into, say, a family member, I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
go, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what you're talking about, man.
No,
That's not me.
Delicious? What's that? That's a weird name. What?
I really feel like when that moment comes, it just turns into the scene from SpongeBob where they question why the gorilla can breathe underwater. It's like, George, they're onto us.
Oh yeah,
Let's get out of here.
good times,
That
good
was
times. I
great.
love I love SpongeBob, even though I refer to Patrick mostly. But aside from
So,
that,
okay, so what was your most unpleasant commission request?
where do I start? Well, I remember I did this one commission where I decided to go for it, but I mean, it's not as like strange as some of the ones I've gotten recently,
Mm-hmm.
where it involves scat content and gore,
Okay.
and I'm thinking, sorry, that's definitely blacklist. I apologize. Hey, kudos to those who like that stuff, but not for me. So, I remember I did this commission where it's so strange, but oh, I hope he doesn't watch this, but if he does, sorry. But uh okay, so this guy said he'd pay me $400. I'm not even kidding you, $400, and he did. If I could voice in uh, a 10-minute commission. So I mean, it wasn't that bad, but because a lot of the sounds that I used over and over,
Mm-hmm.
but he wanted me to voice was it Chi Chi from Dragon Ball Z?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, this is so weird. Yeah,
Ooh,
was
we're
it?
getting into the meat.
I know, right? Chi Chi, was it? I think it was Goku. This is a while back. This was like back in like, July. But I believe
Mm-hmm.
it's Chi Chi, and isn't it Goku? Yeah,
Yeah, Goku is Chi
I
Chi's
believe it was.
husband.
Yes, yes, Goku. Okay. So, oh, I shouldn't be laughing. This is mean. This is not nice. So he wanted me to do a commission where I would voice Chi Chi
Mm-hmm.
kicking Goku in the balls 20 times. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is so bad. Um, and I'm thinking, wait. So this is what you and I was actually questioning him. I'm like, wait, you want me to do that? Yeah. So then you do some grunts, and then you would say these lines. Oh goodness, those lines were kind of.
Oh Jesus.
and and I was like, okay, well, who's gonna voice Goku? I was kind of curious. Oh, I'm gonna voice Goku. Oh, so this is okay. He's into pain. He's one of those guys.
Did you end up doing it?
I did do.
Oh my! So
But
it's
here's what I asked him. I said, first of all, is this a private commission? Like, nothing wrong with private commissions. I do them. Of course, I have my limits. Obviously, I have my standards. But
mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, are you going to air this on Twitter? Is what I'm asking. And he goes, oh no, this is private.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be considered a man hater. This is posted on Twitter because I'm not. Although I would be surprised if there are some people into that. Probably gonna be like, "Ooh, Delicious can kick my nuts anytime."
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh
Delalicious
no!
a VA on Twitter. All hey guys, hey boys,
Oh
you
no!
want cock and ball torture? Right over there.
Oh
There's
god!
Dela.
Oh no!
It works.
I remember when I actually sent my audio to him. Uh, he sent me that meme from Cowboy Bebop. You know that one meme where Spike is like, "I love a woman that can kick my ass."
Yeah.
There's so much.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I love it.
Jesus. All right,
Oh
so
no.
this is the part of the show where I give the guest the option to ask a question if they are so curious about anything. Give them the floor for like one question.
Do I give them? I ask
So
my
you
audience.
ask me something.
Oh, about you?
Yeah, or about anything. Like I give you the mic so you can do my job for a moment.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I am so unprepared. I apologize.
That's the power of the mic.
Right. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So do you do? I mean, I know you do YouTube for a living, but do you do like other things do you do besides YouTube?
So fun fact,
Uh-huh.
I YouTube is definitely not my living.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not making any money off of it. This is my passion.
Oh, nice, nice.
Uh, but what I do other than other than YouTube, for now, I am in between jobs because of a problem with my company just closing out. It was a work from home job, and they just closed up shop and ran
Mm.
because I think they were going bankrupt or something.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm currently without a job, but like I make ends meet through Twitch
Nice.
uh and whenever I'm just trying to make myself, and a lot of people have asked me how the hell do you feel better after going here. If I want to make myself feel a little better, I just go to Twitter and start scrolling, and everyone's like, Twitter's a cesspool. It's like, not my Twitter. My Twitter's cool. My Twitter's better than yours. And then other than that, I just like gaming, love singing and
Amazing.
acting, love
Oh, you
doing all
sing?
that stuff. Yeah, I've sang since I
Wait a
was in
second.
middle school. Well, technically,
Wait.
since I was a kid, since I was like
Mhm.
5. But yeah,
That's awesome. Wow. Oh, well, I'm glad you're not going to ask me to sing on your podcast because that would be horrific. Um,
you know what? Good idea. Thank you for giving
oh
me that idea.
no.
All right,
Well, hey,
perform.
we're gonna end this podcast. Bye.
I was gonna have you. I was gonna be like, here's Delalicious performing Aerosmith right
Oh
here.
gosh. It depends on which song. I'm kidding.
Well, I'm getting.
Oh,
One second.
oh
Uh,
gosh.
I mean, honestly, like I swear I will have you sing like
Oh no.
Aerosmith right here. I
Oh
swear. Don't even, don't even try
no.
me.
Oh, you know what? Look at the time. It's so
Oh
sad. I am
heavens.
I am I am the worst Asian. They say all Asians can sing. That's not true. I know I'm one of the few that really can't sing that well. I would say my voice is probably at an alto on a good day. It just depends. Of course, if I was singing in the morning, that would turn out well, but it's like really like right when you wake up.
Oh my god, when you're like
Yeah,
just barely in reality, you're like,
yeah, exactly. What's funny is that the way I sound now,
mm-hmm.
when I wake up, my voice is like 2 octaves lower, and that's where my dummy mommy voice comes in because that's the one time I could sound like that when I do
Mm-hmm.
certain commissions.
Just right when you wake up.
Yeah, it's like, hey there, big boy,
Oh
kind
my
of thing. But
god.
that's the only time. That's the only time. And then now you guys all know how I really sound like, so it's not, not all
Behold, behold
that.
the voice when it's not moaning all the time.
Right,
Prepared.
right. A lot of times I always laugh at myself when I try making those voices just to mess with people.
Oh my god.
It's just
So I have so many fucking friends who are in the same profession as you, and they love to throw a fucking moan out there every now and again to fucking be fucking funny.
I'm one of those people. Sorry.
God fucking damn it.
We're gonna get along just fine.
Not another one.
Don't worry, Tony boy.
Oh
Just kidding.
god. My 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 life. I'm surrounded by women moaning at me. Truly.
I mean, hey,
I'm
Sounds
in
like a good life
hell.
to me.
True. Just you see me in the middle of all of them, just like truly, I am in hell.
Right. It's okay. It's all right. Head pat.
All
Um,
right.
all right. So am I still am I still asking questions or
Ask one
how's this?
more, and then we're gonna do the outro.
Okay. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, I already know what you do besides YouTube. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I could ask a question about like advice on how to be a good Twitch streamer because I've thought about it. It's just that I don't know exactly what to stream. Is it
Excuse
just
me.
video
Ooh.
games or oh
Okay, so if you're wanting to be a Twitch streamer, this goes for all of you out there. I will say now, I am not a professional Twitch streamer. I've just been
sure.
I've just been doing it long enough to where I know this to where I know the secrets. I quote unquote the secrets, but they're not guaranteed to work. So one thing you want to do immediately is set a stream schedule for yourself, because saying out of nowhere I'm streaming on Twitter is not going to get people to want to come to your stream. It's literally just going to be people being like, "Oh man, I can't make it right now." Or,
Hmm.
"Man, I was watching something else. I'll watch them later," and then they never watch you.
Hmm.
As well, don't spend all your money on like layouts, like, or stream overlays, like what makes your stream look pretty.
Hmm.
Only invest in that kind of stuff if you're starting to make money off of the actual like streams. If you're making enough money to do that, then go ahead and do it. I wouldn't do it I would not do it if it was like out of pocket to try to do all that shit.
Gotcha.
And
Good to know.
and the final thing is, I'd want to say, don't choose the one popular game that everyone is watching, because you're never going to be found. Like, I did the same thing whenever Fortnite was a giant thing. I would
Oh
try
goodness,
streaming
yeah.
it,
Hmm.
and I'd never get viewers except for like, friends and everyone in my Discord. But like,
Hmm.
other than that, I was never making any unique viewers because I was playing Fortnite. Everyone plays Fortnite at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, just play what you think is fun. Play what you want to play. Because if you
Mm.
don't,
Hmm.
then you're just gonna, like, you're not gonna have a good time, and then your viewers are gonna realize it.
Yeah, they can tell too, like by your voice, like, oh, she's not enjoying this. What?
Mm-hmm.
Why is she streaming this? Right? Yeah.
But yeah, that's my tips.
No, that's really good to know. I mean, it's just that with me, I'm just so. I mean, I've told you this before. I'm so shy and awkward. I'd be that
Mm-hmm.
person trying to fake a persona when I don't sound that way at all. Like I could sound like freaking Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Delalicious. Type of thing. But I'd have to. I don't know. I can't. I'd have to have. I'd have to have like a jar of coffee to make myself sound that way. But even then, it's gonna sound so contrived. So I probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it would have to come naturally, and for me, it's just yeah.
Man, about the waking up like really early thing,
Mhm.
or waking up and then doing voice work. I'm technically an aspiring voice actor.
Oh.
I want to get into more voice work. I just don't know where to start. And apparently I have my first work coming out at some point. I don't know if they're actually going to post the project, but it's a little comic, and I play a bearded bartender in there.
Nice.
But yeah, if anyone out there needs a guy for, I guess, like, I can do I can do several roles. I don't know. I have to think about it. But yeah, I want to be in the voice acting business. So, do you have any tips for me?
Y- Yeah, honestly, you should. Really, I mean, hey, there's a saying, don't knock it till you try it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, before voice acting, I was really just a easily intimidated, shy girl. I really just needed an outlet, to be honest, because I mean, I don't want to, I hope this doesn't like, I mean, you can cut this out if it's a little too personal, but
Mm-hmm.
I, uh, I wouldn't say I completely suffer from it, but I do suffer from a bit of social anxiety, and doing voice acting has really helped me, you know, come out of that. And not just
Mm-hmm.
with not safe for work, but even with safe for work voice acting, it's helped me connect with others who also struggle with the same thing. But sometimes, some of them struggle from depression and all kinds of stuff. But everyone needs an outlet. For me, it's really just voice acting, putting yourself in the shoes of another character because I can completely forget reality. Because
Mm-hmm.
we all we've all gone through personal struggles in life, but sometimes it's nice to take yourself out of that and just be this amazing character from a comic or an animation or whatever it is. And I would say for someone starting out, um, I would draw your inspiration from people you admire, whether it be a voice actor from an anime that you admire. You probably want to know who's my inspiration because it's okay. Do you know who Tara Platt is by any chance?
It sounds familiar.
Or Tara Platt, Tara Platt. I mean, I call her that, but she's the voice actor for there's actually a lot of characters that she's voiced. I know she voiced Mitsuru Kirijo from Persona 3. I'm not sure if you know that game, but
Mm-hmm.
she's awesome. And then I'm trying to think of oh, I since I do play games, I play Fire Emblem Three Houses. She voiced Edelgard. Very awesome. Um, she has kind of like I don't know. Some people think I sound like her, which is pretty. I mean, it's a compliment to me because it's like, oh, really? I sound like her. Like she has that very authoritative voice, like that, like don't mess with me
Mm-hmm.
type of voice, like where she's like, I will end you. Don't you dare come any closer. Like that's how she sounds, and it's like, oh, cool. I could probably do this. But of course, in real life, that's not how I sound at all. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so shy. But yeah, I mean, I would draw my inspiration from voice actors. Try reading out loud. I mean, you're gonna laugh and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I read those like webtoons. There's an app for it too, where like
I do the
you.
same thing.
Oh right, oh twinsies. You know what? I really think
Yo.
we're gonna get along. But yeah, so I would read like the webtoons that I like. Like I try to read it out loud, pretend to be a certain character. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I even read the guide parts too, where I'm like, it's like, hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. How about you? Just I would just make voices in my head of how
Same.
they might, and it's helped a lot. Honestly, it has. And I've even joined some groups on Facebook where I'd be like, oh yeah, they do cold readings,
Mm-hmm.
um, something like that. Cold readings where basically they'll do a cold reading of the Avengers. Uh, Goodness, I remember they did the first one I did was for Twilight. Gosh, I don't know why I did that. Um, at least I didn't have to voice a vampire, so that's fine. But that was fun. That was fun. I was a side character, but that's okay. But that's how I got my feet wet into that, like trying out something different to
Mm-hmm.
connect with others and try something I didn't
Alright,
think I
it's
was
gonna be
ever
your
going to.
turn.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
oh no, you're fine. Um, oh, are we still on?
I'm still here. I can just cut this out.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
But all right.
Um, yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, just try different things, read more. Uh, like I said, read out loud. You could even, I mean, I know people do things where they'll join like these like join theater classes or join like all these different sessions where you meet with people and you read out stuff.
Oh,
You know.
I've been in drama and theater since I was in like elementary school.
Oh, see, I envy you. See, that's the thing. If I could go back in time, I wish I took theater classes because I didn't. I was too shy for that stuff. I was so intimidated by that.
I
The
took
that the
I took a lot. I took I never took band. That's the one thing I never took. But I took
Nerd.
I took
I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
took
kidding.
drama. I took drama and theater as well as choir.
So you're a drama and a choir nerd. Nice.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, I will be honest. When I took choir, I really took it just so I can go on those field trips.
Oh my God. Okay, a lot of people joined my in seventh grade, or no, eighth
Uh-huh.
grade. A
Hmm.
lot of people joined the choir program just because they wanted like an easy
Sure.
A,
It
and
is.
like
It really is.
just to do whatever they want. But the choir teacher there, he was new.
Hmm.
Me and like three other friends in there were like serious about the class. The others were like just messing around. And one
Oh
day
yeah, I was.
he had a straight up meltdown and just went like he like threw the little like metal podium he had on the ground and then went into his office and started crying.
Oh,
And we were like, everyone was like, what the fuck happened? And
right.
like we all had to, like, me and another person walked in there. Are you okay? He's
Hmm.
like, no one takes this seriously. He's like, you gotta make them. They think this is an easy A. Show them that it's not. And
Right.
by that moment, he had given everyone in the class an F,
Oh,
like
are you
for the
really?
day.
Seriously?
Yeah, for the day, he gave everyone who was messing around in the class an F for the day.
Oh my goodness.
And he said, if
Wow.
this ever happens again, I'll give you all an F again.
F for fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
But like choir
Yeah,
was
I know.
always fun for me, and
Oh yeah, my choir teacher was awesome. I mean, he was cool. Like, not go. There are days where he'll literally just be like, "All right, guys, just relax, chill. I'm just gonna go in my office."
mm-hmm.
We're like, "All right." Throw paper airplanes everywhere.
But yeah, at some point, like I said, I'm not really sure how to get into it. Like I've put myself out there. I've wanted to, even if it's not NSFW, if it's just safer work, I don't care
Yeah.
if it's voice work. I'll
Hmm.
do it depending on what they're actually doing in the work.
Of course, like the context behind it and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, now that just brings me to a question I have for you because I mean, you did say you would do it as long as it's something you're comfortable. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like with not safe for work. I mean, you did say you're an aspiring voice actor, so
Yeah.
are you more comfortable doing mainly safe for work stuff for now, or is it just not trying
I'm
to convert you, but I'm just
no,
wondering.
no, no, no. I'm good either way. I'm very comfortable either way.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, you never know. Maybe we could do a collab together one day. That'll be cool.
Yo, that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, I just need to find time to do it. It's just that it's so hard now because I know when I come back, I know I'm gonna have animators asking, "Can you take my commission?" Because they would ask me now, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm still on my hiatus."
Mm-hmm.
So I feel bad. I have to keep turning them down, and like, all right, we'll wait. I'll be right here waiting for another month. Just like, okay, all right. So no, you have other options, not just me.
Right.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
Mhm.
shit, I'd be honored to do that one day, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just need to find time to actually, because a lot of times when I collab with other voice actors that want to work with me, I have to. I'm usually the one editing the
Mm-hmm.
animation. Like I usually do a lot of animation dubs, as you could probably tell. I do
Mm-hmm.
mostly animation dubs, but yeah, I would just like record my stuff, they record their stuff, and then I put it all together. But now I used to. I did when I was like under 10K followers at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now I've been so busy. So I'll find time again, and when I do, I will definitely let you know.
That is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think that's gonna I think that's gonna be time for this episode. Della, I want to thank you again for coming on and being such an amazing guest. It was an honor having you on today.
Thank you so much. And this was a lot of fun, actually. I mean, hey, if you ever want to interview me again, let me know.
Oh
That's
hell
actually
yeah.
it's actually pretty cool. Maybe if I reach 200K, maybe if I do.
Oh well, I like for sure. I think I'll bring you on for what I call Naughty Lounge, where I talk to a group of my past guests and all that kind of stuff, and get their like roundtable opinion on everything.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, but yeah, thank you for coming, and to all of you who are here by choice. Obviously, I'm not forcing you to watch, but if you
Not at
don't
all.
watch, I'll I'll get you.
Uh-oh.
But if you wanna go support Dela, which why aren't you? You should.
Oh,
Her links are gonna be in the description below. Her Twitter, her Cardo, if she has one. I'm fairly certain she has one. Possibly. No,
Frodo?
her Newgrounds
Oh,
actually.
oh, Newgrounds. Yeah, I have,
So a
yeah, yeah.
Twitter and a Newgrounds, you'll get both of those down there, and a Ko-fi and a Patreon. Go support her. She deserves it.
Oh, well, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Like,
Of
seriously.
course. And but yeah, that's it. That's it for this episode. My name is Tony Boy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Okay, bye.